When the name DJ Khaled comes out of anyone's mouth, DJ isn't the only occupation that comes to mind. Record producer, record executive, songwriter, entrepreneur, media personality, author, and more come to mind. But that isn't it. In fact, the title of his 2019 album, Father of Asahd, sums up the important role that Dad has in the life of the founder of We the Best music group. From track 1, Holy Mountain, to the closing 15-song Holy Ground, both featuring the dancehall Don Buju Banton, Father of Asahd does what all DJ Khaled albums do well: offer our eardrums an update on who DJ Khaled has on his playlist. There are the usual suspects that he's made magic with before, like Jay-Z, Nas, Beyonce, Rick Ross, Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, and Chris Brown. Then there are the other big names that add that illustrious neon glow to the show, like Cardi B, CeeLo Green, SZA, and the late, great Nipsey Hussle. With a large list of lauded luminaries on all his track lists, you almost have no choice but to press play, even if it is out of pure curiosity. DJ Khaled has made his name loud and clear by yelling it loud and clear as the maestro of musical networking, getting the biggest names in the game all on one album, year after year. But when you're co-producing hits, clearing samples that could be anything from 30% to 75% of the song, and collaborating with monster R&B vocalists and A-list rappers, how on earth does DJ Khaled make money from his albums? From the work that Khaled has put into his efforts in the music industry over the years, from early days of DJing and production work for Fat Joe's Terror Squad crew, to working with Birdman, Lil Wayne, and Mavado before they were international household names, DJ Khaled has a heavy contact list of ironclad connections, making his motive of merging major musicians together that you don't normally see as a clear trademark. Look no further than Khaled's pairings of T-Pain, Ludacris, Snoop Dogg, and Rick Ross on All I Do Is Win, or Jay-Z and Future on I Got the Keys. With a truckload of A-list artists on every song, where does DJ Khaled's personal publishing fit into the equation? During a June 4th, 2019 episode of Complex's Everyday Struggle, co-host Wayno talks about this very topic with DJ Academics and Adeska. The thing about sampling is, it just depends on what the production deal gets done at. It depends on what the artist wants. Some people, if they are not a fan of you or don't know you at all, they won't clear it. Or if they will clear it and not really a fan of you, they'll just take the majority of the ownership. But I'm sure with all of the relationships that Khaled has, he's a Roc Nation management artist. And I'm pretty sure Outkast ain't go crazy on him for the Miss Jackson flip or nothing like that. I don't see him paying crazy for samples. For those that think DJ Khaled is just phoning in all in from afar and slapping his name on enough tracks to comprise an album, the super producer of Palestine shuts down those myths and breaks down his contributions by talking to Genius about how he made Hold You Down with Chris Brown, Future, Trey Songz, Jeremiah, and August Alsina. DJ Khaled's 2019 Father of Asahd album has a total of 34 vocal features, 25 producers, and over 100 credited writers, which reportedly cost Khaled's label $5 million. When you calculate the number of appearances from rappers and singers on all 11 of DJ Khaled's albums, excluding his young son Asaud, the number of total guest spots is 446. But this costly way of doing music business clearly doesn't bother Khaled, and Curtis King on Curtis King TV has some pretty good reasons why, which he shared on an October 3rd, 2017 YouTube video by saying this: "You're gonna be hearing that voice, DJ Khaled. You're gonna be hearing it all over your summertime songs, all over your radio stations, because that man knows how to put together a hit song. Whether you like him or not doesn't matter. He knows how to put together a hit song. If you're gonna look at your beats as real estate, when you export a beat, that's your real estate that can generate you income. It's the same thing when you have these hit songs, and now you're an artist that is like, I need a hit song that I can be getting iTunes checks from and streaming checks. I need to be getting checks from this hit song because I'm not necessarily an artist that necessarily makes hit songs like that. This looks like a great opportunity for you and your brand. You have something now that your children's children can be eating off of. So they are coming to Khaled. They want to work with Khaled. They know he knows what he's doing. The labels are also working in collaboration because they know it's great for their bottom line. Imagine the crazy task of trying to wrangle all of DJ Khaled's musical guests for Father of Asahd. Yeah, don't hold your breath for that one. But Khaled doesn't need to be a touring artist when his music is getting licensed for movies like Aladdin, A Wrinkle in Time, Uncle Drew, Magic Mike XXL, and Perfect Pitch 2, and television shows like DuckTales, Saturday Night Live, The Mindy Project, and Britain's Got Talent. Let's not forget all that mainstream radio play, publishing royalties, and digital royalties. DJ Khaled's recognizable and exciting personality has done more than just keep the lights on for his overall business. It amps up the wattage on everything he does. All of those all-star hits and entertaining interviews have led to company after company running towards Khaled to cut him checks. Sponsorships offer brands and businesses a chance to tap into the creative capital that internationally known musical personalities like DJ Khaled can offer, creating an opportunity for all parties involved to share audiences and consumer recognition. DJ Khaled, who was labeled the king of Snapchat by a Coca-Cola executive when the app was at its height of popularity, has leveraged lucrative deals with super brands like Apple, Weight Watchers, T-Mobile, Zappos, Ciroc, Douce, TurboTax, and ProSup's energy drink High Power Potion, and Khaled also appeared in the movie Pitch Perfect 3 as himself and is a host and judge of The 4, Battle for Stardom. If you're still wondering how on earth DJ Khaled makes money from his albums, they have put the man in a position of power to hit number 11 on the Forbes World's Highest Paid Hip-Hop Acts list for 2018, ranking in a whopping $27 million. Even with enormous publishing splits that divide the pie on his songs, the bottom line is pretty clear. All DJ Khaled does is win. This has been a Hip Hop Madness original. Make sure to stay tuned and stay up to date on everything we got going on by hitting that subscribe button and notification bell. Oh, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at HipHopMadness and join the movement.